We've all heard the advice, walk 10,000 steps a day to stay healthy. It's plastered on fitness apps, advertised by pedometer brands, and even repeated by health experts. But what if I told you that this number might be more of a myth than a miracle? Shockingly, recent studies show that walking just 4,000 steps a day can lower your risk of dying early by 40%. Yes, you read that right, 4,000 steps. In this video, we'll dive into the truth behind the 10,000 step goal. You'll discover why this number isn't as important as you've been told, and what really matters when it comes to living a long, healthy life. Plus, we'll explore simple strategies to make each step more powerful, how other activities might be just as effective, and why rest is just as important as movement. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might change the way you think about fitness forever. Spoiler, it's not about the steps you take, it's about how you live each day. Let's get started. Chapter 1, Step Count, the myth that's been walking you in circles. The idea that you need 10,000 steps a day to stay healthy has become an ingrained belief. But where did this magic number come from? Turns out, it's more about marketing than science. In the 1960s, a Japanese company sold pedometers with the slogan 10,000 steps as a way to encourage people to be more active. It stuck. Fast forward to today, and millions of people across the world are chasing that goal, convinced it's the key to better health. Here's the thing, there's no solid scientific evidence that 10,000 steps is the magic number for longevity. According to a study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, even 4,000 steps a day can reduce your risk of dying prematurely. The more steps, the better, but 10,000 isn't a requirement for health benefits. A study by Dr. Imin Lee from Harvard Medical School found that people who walked around 7,000 steps a day experienced lower mortality rates. So, is 10,000 really necessary? Not at all. The key is consistency. It's about making daily movement a habit, not obsessing over a number. That said, the 10,000 step goal isn't harmful, but it's also not a one-size-fits-all approach. Some people, especially older adults or those with chronic conditions, may find it daunting. They don't need to meet the 10,000 step target to live a long and healthy life. The goal should always be about progress, not perfection. The bottom line? Don't stress over the exact number. Focus on moving regularly, and find activities that make you feel good. Walking, biking, swimming, or even cleaning your house all count toward improving your health and longevity. Chapter 2, Beyond the Step Tracker, uncovering the hidden secrets of movement. While step trackers are a fun and motivating tool, they don't capture the full picture of what keeps our bodies healthy. Physical activity isn't just about how many steps you take, it's about the type of movement, how it makes you feel, and how it affects your body over time. Let's start with something surprising, gardening. Did you know that spending just 30 minutes a day gardening can burn around 150 calories? Research from the University of Alabama suggests that gardening can improve your mood, increase strength, and boost your cardiovascular health. And it's far more enjoyable than hitting 10,000 steps on a treadmill. Next, let's talk about yoga. It's not just for flexibility. Studies have shown that yoga improves strength, balance, and mental well-being. According to a 2017 study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, yoga can lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. No steps involved. Even dancing can work wonders. Whether it's salsa or Zumba, dancing is a fun way to improve cardiovascular health and boost mood. In fact, research from the American Journal of Preventive Medicine shows that dancing can increase your aerobic capacity, muscle strength, and flexibility. It's like taking a step toward a healthier body, just with a little more rhythm. Don't forget walking outdoors. Studies show that walking in nature, especially in green spaces, reduces stress levels and enhances mood. A study published in Psychological Science found that people who walk through natural environments reported feeling less anxious and more focused. So, it's not just about how many steps you take, but where you're taking them. The key takeaway? Don't limit yourself to just walking. Add variety to your daily movement to reap the full benefits. Whether you're walking, gardening, or dancing, it's all part of building a healthier life. Chapter 3, The Power of Rest. Can less movement lead to more longevity? It may sound counterintuitive, but sometimes less is more. The idea that constant movement equals better health is only half the story. Rest is just as crucial for longevity as activity. In fact, overexerting yourself can lead to burnout, injury, and even negative health effects. Dr. Matt T.C. Leach, a researcher at the University of Edinburgh, explains that the body needs rest to repair and grow stronger. Without rest, muscles don't have time to rebuild, and immune systems don't get the chance to recharge. Overtraining syndrome is real, and it can leave you feeling fatigued and at risk of illness. One of the most overlooked aspects of rest is sleep. In fact, sleep is your body's natural recovery tool. According to the National Sleep Foundation, adults should aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. This sleep is when your body performs essential tasks like tissue repair, hormone regulation, and memory consolidation. So, a good night's sleep is just as important as your daily steps. Another form of rest is active recovery. Instead of pushing yourself to 10,000 steps every day, why not try a lighter day of walking or doing stretching exercises? Studies show that low-intensity activities can still promote recovery and keep you healthy without overwhelming your body. What about mental rest? Stress is a major player in chronic health issues. A study published in Psychosomatic Medicine found that people with high levels of chronic stress have an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Taking breaks from work, social media, or any other stressor is crucial for long-term health. Incorporating rest days into your routine doesn't mean giving up on activity altogether. It's about finding balance. Consistent activity, combined with adequate rest and recovery, can lead to greater results in terms of both physical and mental health. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe. You won't want to miss the next chapters on staying healthy for the long haul. Chapter 4, Smart Steps, How to Get More from Every Move. You've heard it before, it's not just about the number of steps you take but the quality of each step. The secret lies in making each movement count. By improving your walking form and being mindful, you can get better results with less effort. Start with your posture. Good posture when walking not only reduces strain on your back but also activates more muscles, leading to better calorie burn. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your core engaged. This simple adjustment can make a world of difference. Next, consider adding intervals to your walks. Research shows that walking at different paces, like alternating between a slow and brisk pace, can increase calorie burn by up to 20%. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that interval walking boosts cardiovascular health and enhances fat burning. Another strategy is focusing on your arms. Don't just let them hang by your sides. Use them. Swinging your arms while walking helps activate your upper body muscles and burns more calories. Studies show that using your arms properly while walking increases calorie expenditure by 5 to 10%. Varying your walking terrain can also keep things interesting and beneficial. Walking on uneven surfaces or inclines like hills or stairs engages different muscle groups. Research from the Journal of Physical Activity and Health indicates that walking uphill can improve your cardiovascular system and strengthen leg muscles. Lastly, incorporate mindfulness into your walks. Studies, such as one from the University of California, show that mindful walking reduces stress, enhances focus, and even lowers blood pressure. If you're stressed, your walk could be the perfect time to clear your mind. Try focusing on your breathing or the rhythm of your steps to turn your walk into a moving meditation. By using these simple strategies, you can get more out of each step, improving your physical and mental health without worrying about hitting that 10,000 step target. Chapter 5, Walking into the Future, What Science Really Says About Step Goals. We live in a world obsessed with numbers, especially when it comes to health. But how much of this obsession is actually backed by science? The truth might surprise you. Science says there's no magic number when it comes to steps. The real benefit lies in moving consistently and being active every day. A landmark study published in The Lancet found that people who walked 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day had a significantly lower risk of early death compared to those who walked less. Interestingly, the benefits of walking leveled off after this point, meaning that walking more than 8,000 steps didn't drastically improve health outcomes. This study challenges the common belief that 10,000 steps is necessary. In fact, some recent studies have even suggested that fewer steps can still be effective in promoting health. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine followed people who took only 4,000 steps a day and found a 40% reduction in their risk of death. The key takeaway is that consistency and staying active are far more important than hitting a specific number. Another fascinating study, published in Circulation, showed that people who simply increased their daily steps by 1,000 saw a measurable improvement in their heart health. This reinforces the idea that small, incremental increases in activity can lead to big benefits over time. It's also worth noting that the benefits of walking aren't just physical. Mental health plays a huge role in longevity. A study from the University of Michigan found that people who walked more regularly had lower levels of depression and anxiety. Walking regularly, no matter the exact number of steps, helps release endorphins, those mood-boosting chemicals that can improve your overall well-being. So, what does this all mean? Rather than obsessing over hitting 10,000 steps a day, the focus should be on staying active regularly. Whether it's 4,000, 7,000, or 10,000 steps, consistency and the overall act of moving are the most important factors in living a longer, healthier life. Chapter 6, Living Beyond Numbers, How to Build a Holistic Healthy Life for Longevity. In the quest for a long life, many people fixate on one goal: exercise. But physical activity is only part of the picture. To truly thrive and live a long life, a holistic approach is necessary, one that nurtures your body, mind, and spirit. Start with nutrition. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains can add years to your life. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that eating a plant-based diet reduces the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. The Mediterranean diet, known for its emphasis on healthy fats like olive oil and omega-3 rich foods, is especially linked to longevity. Mental health is just as crucial as physical health. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can take a toll on your lifespan. But studies have shown that positive social relationships, laughter, and regular social interaction help combat stress. People who have strong social connections are less likely to suffer from chronic illness and live longer lives. The famous blue zones, areas of the world with the highest life expectancies, attribute their longevity in part to close-knit communities. Sleep is another pillar of a long, healthy life. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. The National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night for adults. But it's not just about quantity, quality matters, too. A consistent sleep schedule, a dark, quiet room, and winding down before bed can all help you get the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. Hydration is often overlooked in the conversation about health, but it's crucial. Your body is made up of about 60% water, and staying hydrated is essential for everything from digestion to brain function. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that adequate hydration is linked to better energy levels, improved mood, and even a lower risk of chronic diseases. Finally, don't forget about your purpose. People who have a sense of purpose, whether through work, family, or community, tend to live longer. The Journal of Psychosomatic Research published a study showing that a sense of purpose is associated with a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Living with intention can keep you engaged in life, motivated, and energized. Building a long and healthy life isn't about hitting a specific number of steps. It's about taking care of your body and mind as a whole. Embrace a balanced lifestyle that includes good food, physical activity, quality sleep, mental well-being, and strong relationships. This holistic approach will lead you down the path to not just living longer but living better. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe. You'll want to stay updated on more tips for living a long, healthy, and fulfilling life.